Hello guys and welcome to my channel The English World. This is my first video and in this video I am going to teach you all a very easy chapter from your Flamingo book, An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum, which is written by Stephen. So before starting the poem, let us know who is Stephen Spender. So guys, Stephen Spender was born in the year of 1909. He was an English poet and an essayist. He left University College, Oxford without taking a degree and went to Berlin in 1930. Spender took a keen interest in politics and declared himself to be a socialist and pacifist. Books by Stephen Spender include Poems of Dedication, The Edge of Being, The Creative Element, The Struggle of the Modern, and an autobiography, World Within World. In an elementary school classroom in a slum, he has concentrated on the themes of social injustice and class inequalities. So guys, without wasting any more time, let us start with the poem. So let's begin with the poem and simultaneously I'll be telling the summary as well. So, the first stanza says, "Far, far from the gusty waves, these children's faces, like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their pallor. The tall girl with her weighed down head, the paper-seeming boy with rat's eyes, the stunted, unlucky hire of twisted bones reciting a father's carnal diseases. His lesson from his desk at back of the dean class, one unnoted, sweet and young, his eyes live in a dream of squirrel's game in tree room other than this." So the first stanza says, here, Stephen Spender shows us that the condition of the children in a slum school is pathetic. Their world is far from our healthy, fresh environment. They're like rootless weeds, unwanted and cast out. Their hairs are untidy and their faces clearly show the plight of their existence. A particular tall girl is described by the poet. She has a bowed down head which shows the burden of the stressed life she leads. Another boy who is as thin as a paper too has the same undernourished look on his face. He has a scared expression in his eyes. These unlikely children have only acquired diseases and bad luck from their parents. One of them is even not able to get up from his desk to read out the lesson. However, the poet says there is one particular boy who is a little younger than the rest, has still his hopes and dreams with him. He waits for the time when he can go out in the open to play. The environment of gloom has not yet engulfed his dreams and hopes. Okay, so I hope the first stanza is clear, friends. So let's move on to the second stanza. On sour cream walls, donations, Shakespeare's head, cloudless and dawn, civilized down, riding all cities, belled flowery Tyrolis valley, open-handed map, awarding the world its world, and yet for these children, these windows, not this map, their world, were all their futures painted with a fog. So let's come to the summary portion. In the second stanza, the poet describes the classroom, which is also dirty and neglected like its inhabitants. The classroom too exhibits an atmosphere of depression and gloom. The walls are cream in color and on them the names of the donors are engraved. A bust of the great poet Shakespeare with a background of a sky is put on. The walls have pictures of splendid Tyrolis valley which is a sharp contrast to the atmosphere of the classroom. There are maps on the walls which show them the harsh world from their classroom windows. Their world presents a future to them which is dark and cruel. The poet brings out a harsh reality of these children. These children are trapped in a hopeless situation and their world is far from the beautiful nature such as rivers, valleys and seas. I hope this stanza is also clear, students. So let's come back to the third stanza. Okay. A narrow street sealed in with a lead sky, far, far from rivers, capes and stars of words. Surely Shakespeare is wicked, the map a bad example, with ships and sun and love tempting them to steal. For lives that slyly turn in their cramped holes, from fog to endless night. On their sack heap, these children wear skins peeped through by bones and spectacles of steel with mended glass like bottle bits on stones. All of their time and space are foggy slum, so blot their maps with slums as big as doom. So let's come to the summary portion, students. Steven Spender suddenly attacks Shakespeare and calls him wicked. He says so because he feels Shakespeare has poisoned the children's mind by misleading them that their world is beautiful. It has corrupted the young minds, which in turn had made them to steal and escape from their confinements. The poet feels deep-rooted sadness for the condition of the slum children. The children are so skinny that they seem to be wearing skins. The glasses of the spectacles seem to have been mended several times. The total appearance of the children show their deprivation and undernourished conditions. The poet feels that the classroom should have pictures of huge slums instead of those scenic graphics. And now let's come to the fourth stanza of the poem. Unless governor, inspector, visitor, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacombs. Break, oh break, even break, oh break, open till they break the town, and show the children to green fields, and make their world run azure on gold sands, and let their tongues run naked into books. The white and green leaves open history, there's whose language is the sun. Okay, so let's come to the summary portion again. In the final stanza, an elementary school classroom in a slum, the poet uses a specifying tone and appeals to the governor, inspector, and the visitors to do something about the condition of these slum schools. The map showing the beautiful world can be their reality too if a little will and effort are put together. The poet hopes for a better future of these children. He wants the authorities to realize their responsibilities and free the children from such grave-like confinements. He wants the barriers to be pulled down. The children must break away from the school boundaries and enjoy the world beyond. Only that way can enjoy the nature, the green fields and the golden sands. The poet wants them to sail, explore and discover the world so that someday their names are found in the history books. Hello students, hope you all liked the video. If you have any sort of problem, then please do comment below in the comment section and your problem will be solved within an hour. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.